All right, so we're going to get started. I'm Eric. We're going to do a free class, a half-hour free class. I'm going to sit down so you can see me. We'll do some gentle stretches, probably for about 15 or 20 minutes in between that, and then we'll go ahead and do a nice guided meditation to ease into the evening. So we'll go ahead and get started. If somebody joins in, I think Lori will help us out, get us all together. I'm going to take off my glasses. And we'll go ahead and start in seated pose. As you can see, I use the pillow. Help me out. Because we're just in a relaxing yoga. So if you had a pillow handy or whatever, I got another pillow ready for Savasana and guided meditation. And I grabbed a blanket. And probably won't use this block, but I always carry a block with me. So if you have those things lying around, go ahead and grab those while you're doing this in wherever your bedroom or your yoga space. And we'll just go ahead and get started. And first, we're just going to arrive in class. We're going to close our eyes, rest our hands on our knees. And take a moment to just be right where we are. And we'll take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Just take some time to notice our body. Bringing our awareness to our breath. And easing into our practice. We'll go ahead and take another nice deep breath in and then sigh it out. From here, we're just going to roll up onto our knees into a tabletop. We're just going to go right into a tabletop right away. Because we only got a half hour, we're only doing like 20, 15 minutes of poses. So we're just going to go right into our knee. Stacking our wrist directly below our shoulders, and our hands spread out as wide as can be. And from here, we're just going to feel the earth underneath our knees and our hands. And just notice where we feel the strength in the arms and then the knees. And then we're just going to sink right back into a table or to a child's pose. Stretching his arms out nice and long. Bring the head down to the mat. Really getting a nice stretch in the arms and elongating the back. Feeling the stretch all the way from the fingertips down to the torso. And then we're going to go ahead and pop back up into our tabletop. And we're going to do a little bit of arm stretches here. Taking that right arm right into the middle of the mat. I'm going to take left arm and open it up just like a book, reaching out behind us as far as we can reach. Feeling the stretch in the shoulders. Feeling the strength and that right arm holding you up. Trying to keep not too much the hip tilted up, keeping things center as possible, but twisting that upper part of the torso. And then don't hyperextend that arm that's holding you up. Focus on the breath. And then we're going to go ahead and do about 3 rolls. We tuck our arm in between the down arm, just bring it around, down, reaching over the shoulder. On an exhale, inhale, back up. Exhale down, nice and slow, full breath. Inhaling back up. And one more time. We're going to hold it here for a couple of breaths. Let's hold it for 3 breaths. And then we're going to slowly lower that shoulder down to the earth. Threading the needle completely through. I'm going to turn this way. Placing the left ear towards the ground. And you can place this hand wherever you want for support. Be in the right hand. So we're stretching. Get a nice stretch in the shoulder. Taking a deep breath in and sighing it out. Helping us ease into that posture a little bit more. Breathe that hand back up, back into our tabletop. And we're going to go ahead and switch arms. I'm going to bring it over to the other side, taking the left arm in the center. We'll rise our right arm up to the ceiling, opening up the chest. You can gaze up towards that hand. If that's not comfortable, you can turn your head a little bit. Really feeling the stretching towards the chest, really opening that chest up. Pushing the breath right to where you're feeling the stretch. And then we'll go ahead, bringing that arm down, threading the needle, wrapping it around the torso all the way to the other side. And inhaling back up. And exhaling down. Spilling all that breath. Inhaling up. And on this last time, we're going to slowly lower that shoulder down to the ground and come forward here for a few breaths. And then slowly lower the shoulder down, bending the front elbow. Bring the arm down, stretching that arm out to where you can feel it in the shoulder. I'm switching sides. And if you're not feeling it in the shoulder too much, make sure you bring that shoulder up towards the head, that arm up towards the head a little bit more. You don't want it to have it down towards the belly button, just up towards the chin. And then we'll gently rise back up into our tabletop. From here, we're going to do a couple of tabletop tiger curls. We're going to take the left leg back. We're going to hold it here for just a few breaths before we get into those tiger curls. Just to feel the energy lines from the heel all the way up the spine and out the head. Really make sure this leg is nice and straight and his toes are pointed down and the heels pressed out. Here we're going to do a couple of tiger curls. So we're going to place that right arm or the left arm in the center. And we're going to take the left arm out in front of us. We're going to bring the leg and the knee into the torso. On the exhale and inhale back. And exhale. And inhale. And this last one, we're going to hold it for full length of the breath in the exhale. And hold it here. 2 more breaths. Then take the leg and the arm back out. And bring it back down to tabletop. You need to take a little break on the wrist. Roll the wrist a little bit, flipping over. You can do that anytime you like. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides. We're going to take, first we're just going to take the leg out, just feeling the stretch. So we're taking that opposite leg out. Putting the toes down, pressing the heels back. Feeling that energy flow from the heel all the way out. Kind of crown of the head. Focus on the breath. And we'll go ahead and take that other arm out, bring it up. And we'll start our tiger curls. On the exhale, bring the arm in and the leg at the same time. Inhaling out. And exhaling back in. Inhaling out. And exhaling back in, holding it here. And then we'll come back down to our tabletop. We're going to do one more tabletop pose. We're going to take our leg, right leg out, pressing the foot down to the earth, that heel, pointing the toe forward if you can. It's okay if you get a little bit at an angle, that's fine. We're just going to come straight down into a puppy pose, modified puppy pose. You'll get a stretch, that inner thigh. Dropping the head down as far as you can. If you can bring it all the way to the ground, that's great. I'm going to stack my elbows. So we've got a little bit of the strength, a little bit of the stretch. It's all from the tabletop. And one more breath. We'll go ahead and inhale back up. Bring the leg in, and we're going to switch sides. Time kicking our left leg out. Get nice and situated. Get that foot flat on the ground as best you can. And then we'll slowly lower down as far as you can. Like I said, I'm an elbow person. I'm still getting that stretch in the inner thigh. If you're not feeling it here, go ahead and drop down as far as you're going to feel. And if that's too much, you just need to come here. Or if you need to use a block or something, go ahead and use the block. So go ahead and rise on up. Bringing the leg back into our tabletop. And let's just hold the tabletop for a few good breaths. Fingers nice and wide. Don't hyperextend those elbows. Keep them nice and bent, feeling that strength. And we're going to go ahead and just swing our legs around, coming back to our back sides, however you want to get there. We're going to come into our butterfly Padasana. I really like this pose. I do it probably every class. So our goal is to get those pinky toes to touch and the big toes to not touch. Let me back up so you can see my toes. And you don't want to pull it in like you learned in gym class. You just want to relax it out in the middle. And our goal is to get the knees to the earth. I got about a hand's length away. And we'll just feel that stretch nice and tall. Feeling that first. And then we're just going to exhale and roll on over, rolling our head down to our feet, bringing our head as close to our feet as we can, trying to get that sniffer right in between those nice, lovely feet. And you're going to feel in that inner thigh. If you're feeling it there, that's perfect. If you have a little bit of back tightness, you're going to feel it in your back, which is what I'm guilty of, back tightness. And we're going to go ahead, feel that stretch, and get a little bit deeper. We're going to take a deep breath in and just sigh it out, breathing in through our nose and out our mouth. So it's a nice forward fold. Feeling it in the back and the inner thigh. And we're going to go ahead and come out of that, but we're going to roll our shoulders up to our ears to come out of that so we don't put all the pressure on our back to come up, getting our shoulders involved. And then we're going to just go ahead and recline down the mat and recline Baddha Konasana, keeping the feet together. However you want to go, get there, take the hand back or whatever, just relaxing down. Keeping your hands to your side or on your belly or whatever you want to do. You can put them in a T. But our main focus is on that inner thigh, like gravity. Open it up a little bit more. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead. If you'd like to turn down the lights, we're going to go ahead and start our guided meditation. If you want to hold this pose, that's great. If you want to take one of those pillows that you grab from underneath the knees, you can do that. Maybe a pillow under the head. And if you got one of our handy eye pillows, go ahead, grab that, put it on your eyes, put the blanket over you. And this is what you should look like. We'll go ahead and ease into our Savasana guided part of this class, guided meditation part of the class. Again, you can keep those legs in Baddha Konasana if you like. I'm going to go ahead and sit up, so I can go ahead and give you your guided meditation. Just simply close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Expel all that air with a sigh. And while we're here, relaxing, let's imagine ourselves on our favorite beach. It's our own personal, private beach. Imagine that the temperature is the perfect temperature for you. Everything around you is completely perfect. The sky up above is a perfect hue of blue. And the clouds that are billowing by nice and slow are a beautiful white. While you're laying there on your perfect beach, you feel the earth beneath you, and that sand is a nice, perfect texture and perfect temperature. And the warm sun hangs in the sky, projects the perfect rays of light to make you your optimum comfortability. You open your ears, and you hear the sounds of the waves gently crashing on the perfectly textured sand. And in the distance, you hear the gentle and soothing calls of the birds as they fly overhead. You also hear the gentle breeze of the wind as it blows gently through the trees. As you're laying on your beach, that same breeze gently blows onto your skin, cools your skin off just ever so slightly. You are in your most perfect place. Everything is serene, just the way you like it. All is right with the world. And slowly, maybe reluctantly, you start to bring yourself back to the reality by wiggling your toes and gently your fingers. Slowly waking up your body and bringing your mind right back to where you are. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. When you're ready, you can roll to one side. If you're waking up in the morning, until eventually you roll on up back to the top of your mat, back into your seated pose, Sukhasana, resting your hands on your knees, keeping your eyes closed. Again, we'll take another deep breath in just to wake ourselves up and sigh it out. We'll bring our hands to heart center and we'll end with the Om, the A-U-M sound, sound of the universe. Big breath in. And sigh. Open your eyes. Be happy. Namaste. Thank you for watching my class. Hope you guys attend more. Thank you very much.